I went to the Orlando camp in summer 2018 and the IMG camp in January 2019. What I noticed about the camp difference was how involved the coaches were. The other camps I've been to at American universities, the coaches rarely speak to the players. It's really the volunteers or assistant coaches that talk to you. At the RIASA camps, the head coaches really get involved, and there usually is lesser numbers, so you really get to know the coaches and maybe some players that you might play with in the future. And I really enjoy that because going to a different country, you want to know as much as you can about the environment you're stepping into. And going to the camps definitely gave me a positive impression on what to expect at the academy.
It's a real intimate experience at the RIASA camp. You form relationships with the people you're going to play with and the people you're going to play for the next 4 years.
Gives you an overall sense of what RIASA is all about. Camp was basically like a training session here, essentially.
I got to sit into the tactical sessions that they would give to the players at the academy itself, and I got to see how I would fit into that system and how I could flourish in the academy.
Especially like the presentation that they went over everything, like the whole program, the training schedule and all that. Obviously the football as well, you get to meet the coaching staff. I think the most important thing for me was just getting to know like who you'd be playing for. So like getting to know the coaching staff and the way they want you to play.
My best moment at the camp was definitely during the break. They took us for a seminar and told us what RIASA was about on and off the pitch. And when we went for the break, all the guys at the camp went off together. We were just kind of hanging out, telling jokes, sharing stories. I met those guys that day. I was already best friends with them in 3 hours. And, that really translates to what RIASA is about here. And everyone at the academy it's a tight-knit group, and that really shows at the camp.
I would recommend the camp to anyone who's a serious footballer who is trying to play at the highest level they can, especially in Europe. These coaches know what they're talking about, and even at the 2-day camp, the coaches can tell you a lot about yourself as a player. The information that I got at the camp was invaluable to helping me settle in quickly and flourish as a player.
You also get to see some of the players there, because when I went, players who are in the first team right now, John Glecki, he was there at the camp, and you get to play with him, see like what their level is and compare it to yourself.
My best takeaway was just the difference in youth football and adult football. In adult football, especially here, there's a real emphasis on desire and intensity to play for the team. And, right from the end of the camp, my next game after the camp, I scored 2 goals, and it really just came from what the coaches at the camp were telling me. You have to have a desire to win, play with intensity, and be switched on for the whole 90 minutes. My experience at the RIASA camp was definitely influential in my decision to come here. It really showed me what life was going to be like here, and I knew instantly this was where I wanted to come.
Knowing the coaches already in person and meeting them is invaluable. How often do you get to go into like a new opportunity or a new environment and already know the players and the people that are going to be meeting you there? So it helped me feel comfortable, and I definitely recommend it to anyone.